guys. My friend told me to start it in your way. Cuckoo. Ooh, look at my bruises. They're getting better already. But I just like fixed my hair and they like look so dark under it. But as you remember, I did do my arms, so they are still very swollen, but they are getting better now. So today's day 6. We're doing a post-op. Today's official day. We're going to a doctor's for the doctor to see, how the progress is going, how's everything is going, and then see what he's gonna tell us, his recommendations, how the whole healing process is going. And actually today we're flying out. Today's the last day in LA. We're flying out. Today's gonna be the best but then the hardest day of our life, because flying out is going to be kind of hard because I'm not allowed to sit. The flight is going to be 5.5 hours, 5.5 to 6 hours, like that. So it's going to be kind of hard to to fly. I'm not allowed to sit down. I'm going to be either standing on my knees, walking around, or standing. So it's going to be pretty hard. And we're flying at night, so it's gonna be pretty hard too, because I'm so used to sleeping at night. So, but we are soldiers. We're gonna fuck it up, and we're gonna suck it up and fuck it up, and just do it. Just gonna get it all with. By the time I get home, baby's gonna wait for us. To get home. He's already have the whole car ready. The whole back is down. He has all the blankets, spread out all over, so I can just lay down, and that's it. So I'm gonna, we have a doctor's appointment in an hour. In 30 minutes, we're gonna go downstairs, get an Uber, get to the doctor's, and so I'm not rushing or anything like that. So I can just go to him and get it done. But I don't want to do it last minute, so I'm let me just record everything real fast. All right, so today's a day 6, so it's much better. I have shirt under, so all this crevices, as you can see, is from the shirt. And I'm still I actually want to double check with the doctor if I'm allowed to do that, because the shirt is kind of loose. So once I undress it, you can see on my skin all the little wrinkles. Usually, he's saying not too many wrinkles, because that's probably how the skin heals. But I just want to double check with him, because I'm still recovering, so I want to make sure it recovers fine and stuff. But without a shirt, by the way, this was one of the best tips from my girl, because without the shirt, I have this thing under here that connects to this, you see. So without a shirt, it would be really, really hard on your skin. Be cutting into the skin and stuff, so it'd be really tough. So yeah, so right now this is what I look like. Let me show you. That's what I look like. Again, don't mind these little things. That's from my things. So my booty look like. That's what my body looks like right now. Still healing, still day 6, so it's not obviously not a final result. The fat is still grafted from all around, and is still getting used to everything. But I just want to give you a few tips. So the things that I struggle the most with, right? So first of all, for all the 6 days, I haven't taken a shower. I only took a shower twice, and the reason for it is because the garment that you take off and put it back on, it's really tight. And by the way, I'm changing the garment today after my appointment with the doctor. He's giving me a tighter garment, right? But this one is still tight, but it's not as tight as the second one, because the second one is gonna help to bring everything into shape, and I will have to wear it for the next 5 weeks. But this one is for the first week, and they're supposedly to be a more gentle version of a garment. But so back to the shower. So I haven't taken shower. I only taken shower twice since I was allowed to. Like after 48 hours after surgery, you're allowed to take a shower every day. But it was such a struggle for us, for me and my friend, to put the garment back on, and I felt like all the fat that they harvested from everywhere, and they put, you know, to round everything up here, everything here. They actually all the fat that they harvested from everything, they put it in here. Every time I would put a garment on and off, like it would just, like, I felt so uncomfortable doing it. Like I felt like I'm damaging all the, like, all the cells, and I felt like it was so, it would take so much effort to put the garment on, and I felt like I was damaging all the cells that are still trying to get, like, you know, adjusted and fill in place and grow into, like, my body so they can stay there, right? So that was like the biggest thing. So I was like, let me just not keep messing with them, keep putting the garment on and off. Like I have like a really big, you know, like a opening in the garment from here to all the way to the butt right here. So like if you use the bathroom, that's like perfectly fine. And you have like, I'm doing like water bath. So I do, you know, I use a washcloth with like warm water all around my body. That's actually what I did this morning before, you know, going to the doctor. Wet wipes, like you can use all of that. That's not a problem. But I just felt like putting every single day, and I used to shower like regular, like without like me doing the surgery. I usually shower twice a day. So imagine like putting your body, newly done body, through this much stress. Like that's just, it's not worth it, and it's just like too much stress on it, and too much stress on the new cells that are like right here. By the way, everything right here is rock hard, super, 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 like if you touch it, super, super hard. And then every time like I would take everything off, like this area right here that they filled with fat cells, super hard right here. And the whole butt right here, super, super hard right here too. But it's normal because they, like, again, they harvesting all the fat right here, and they like just stuffing you like a turkey. And so, by the way, don't forget that, remember that usually 60 to 80% of the fat survives. So I might not even look like this later on, but you know, it is what it is. That's just part of a product process. But actually, he told me like every time, like let's say if I lose weight, I will lose weight everywhere, like here and here and here, everywhere. If I gain weight, I gain weight here, here, but proportionally. So let's say I'll get, like I start gaining weight. If I get 2 centimeter, or like two, what do you call it? I'm using like a Russian measurements, but basically if you're using like a little bit, if you gain this much weight, you gaining the same amount of weight right here, right? So it's like proportionally, it always, so you still look like this, but you just gaining bigger everywhere, if that makes sense. Because my cousin was asking about it too, because she was thinking about doing it. She's back in Russia and right now, but you know, they know the whole process that I'm going through and stuff like that. So she was asking me all these questions, and she actually asked me like really good questions, as far as, she was like, what if a person is super skinny? Because in Russia, you know, it's like I don't know, style or fashion for very skinny girls, right? It's like here, like we love curvy girls. Like over there, they don't love it. They love like very, very skinny girls. So, which is, you know, to each his own and whatever. But she was asking me, she was like, if you are a very skinny girl, like what happens? So I told her, I spoke to a doctor, if you are too skinny and they have no fat to be grafted from, to be taken out from, they're not doing the surgery, because you're not eligible for it. They don't have enough material to work with, because they need like some fat, like somewhere in the back. They took some out from me from here, you know, those like the bra rolls right here had a little bit, and they stuffed everything in here. But if you don't have nothing to stuff it, what are they gonna do, you know? So if you're super, super skinny, they can't do it. So that's, you know, just something to consider. Also, if you are super, super big, they actually recommend for you to lose weight, because after surgery, you're not allowed, you don't want to go on a diet. After surgery, like, because, okay, so imagine you have all these new cells right here, right? The fat cells, they're trying to eat. They're trying to get stuck to the place where they put them. And in order for them to do that, first of all, they need to be not bothered. So no touching, no sitting on it, no nothing. But you also gotta feed them. So in order for them to grow and multiply and everything like that. So you have to keep feeding. That's why I'm eating a lot of protein-based food, good food, and always you're not starving. You cannot starve yourself after surgery if you want your results to be nice, right? But if you're already big, and also, I'm sorry, don't hate me, but a lot of if you're big and they doing all of this, putting it here, and then you have arms like this, it just looks crazy. Well, to me, that's why I had to make sure that my arms go along with the whole surgery, so it looks proportionate. Because I've seen so many surgeries where they do this right here, and then the arms look like this, and I'm like, oh hell no, I don't want that. I just don't find it pretty. And they also say, you want to lose as much weight as you can in order for you to do a surgery. But again, you need to have enough weight to be harvested from the areas where you have weight to put in the areas where you need weight, right? So that's another thing. So you don't want to be too skinny, but you don't want to be too fat, because then it's it's just gonna be too much. First and second, sometimes when you're too big, they're not gonna also do a surgery for you, because it's very high heart risk, right? So they don't want to do it on you either. So you want to consider that. So they're asking you your height, your weight. But look at me, right? So I just want to give you a perspective. So if you have PMI calendar, whatever, so you can calculate it. So let's say I am 5'10", 5'9", 5'10", and I'm 220 pounds. And they did the surgery for me and everything went well and stuff like that. But again, I did everything here, put everything here, and I also did my arms so they don't look crazy, right? So that's, don't forget that. Also, what I've been struggling with lately, some back pain. So you know how the only things you can do is just walk around, sit on your knees. You can sit on your butt. And then, by the way, my doctor, he said don't even sit on the BBL pillow. They don't like that either, because it's still messing up with your results. You don't want to sit on your pillow either. So for 6 weeks in total after the surgery, don't use the pillow as less as possible. I'm only gonna use it on a plane when you have to buckle up. But then I'm gonna get up or get on my knees and on the seat, and then sit down. But don't use the pillow. And you lay down a lot. So when you lay down, even in a normal life, without even doing the surgery, when you lay down a lot on your stomach, you start having back problems. That's even in the normal life. Imagine now you have procedure done to you, and then that's all you can do. You can lay down. So I do take a lot of pain medication, and doctors say nothing wrong with it. That's what everybody's going through. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I wake up twice a night because, well, first of all, my back got stiff, so I would walk around back and forth in the room to make sure I unstiff it, and then it just gets a little more mobile. But also I started getting pain in my lower back, so I would take a pain medication. I would walk it off a little bit. As soon as I start feeling the pain goes away, that's when I lay down. So be mindful, let's say if you have a work, if you have some type of responsibilities kids or whatever, just make sure that you know, your back is gonna be like under attack a little bit. So don't be afraid to take pain medication, but also like walk it off. Like the best thing is like to just move around. Don't, oh, by the way, the first 2 weeks, don't do nothing, no crazy exercises, no crazy like physical activity. You're not allowed to. You're supposed to rest. You're supposed to give your body time to heal and take care of your body, especially when you're spending this much money on, you know, on your body. Like, why would you wanna follow all the precautions? You want to follow all the rules that the doctor gives you. You don't want to, like, you know, just do whatever you want and then like the results are not what you want to be, right? So it doesn't make sense. But also it's really good because you have only 6 weeks. That's all. You don't need like, you know how some doctors like, oh, you need like weeks, like 8 or like 3 months or 12 weeks to like recover all the way. No, after 6 weeks with my doctor, everything is lifted, all the restrictions are lifted. You can do whatever you want, and then you can like live your life back to normal. But for the six weeks, only 6 weeks, right? That's a month and a half. You just need to follow the strict procedures that he is telling you, and you're gonna be a-okay. But yeah, so I'm getting ready to go to my post-op. I'm gonna let you guys know what's gonna happen after what the doctor tells me, what the update is. And we're basically flying out tonight. So we're getting ready, we're packing, putting everything together. I'm trying to make sure you know, all my stuff is ready. I want to make sure I'm comfortable, getting ready for the flight and stuff. So that's the last day in LA. So let me know if you have any questions. I had some questions. Well, my cousin asked me questions about, like, you know, the skinny and like bigger people, like if they are eligible for the surgery. I answered that. I'm going to answer the price like questions, I think, like in my next video. So let me know, you know, because I had like some people ask me about the price, how much I spend on it. I'm gonna let you know right now, it's not cheap. I never go cheap. Always go with the quality. I'm never, you know, a type of person who, like, you know, get a discount. So like try to find like a way to like, oh, let me just do it just because everybody. No. I'm gonna save up, make sure I have enough money for the surgery, for the traveling, for the food expenses, for everything. Just make sure, like, you know, you're comfortable within your budget before you get it done, because otherwise it just, to me, it doesn't make sense to do it. But yeah, so I'm about to get ready to go to my doctor. So I'll let you know, guys, what other updates are. All right, let me know if you have any questions. All right, so we went to a post-op and it was like a ridiculous trip. We're about to leave actually the hotel. We're about to check out in maybe like 20 minutes. So I just wanted to give you like a quick update. Okay, so first of all, you wanna wear this thing all the way down. You wanna make sure like the seam is right here in your, like if you get in your arms done, that's for those. If like you want to make sure the seam is like inside your armpit, but you want to make sure it's all the way down, so like it's not, if it's here, that's how it's gonna heal, like it's gonna heal weirdly. So you do want to make sure it's gonna go all the way down over here. Then I did have like some back problems right here, and that's because, so after the surgery I had some foams like in between, like inside of here, have like foam pads. I'm gonna like take picture of it like later on and show it to you guys, but they're like right here. So I have to like keep it here, keep wearing it, and then put pressure like on the body so like it heals properly. And so for here it's good, so like it keeps, like, you know, so basically like the back part, they had like a triangle that was like super red. So my doctor saw it, he was like, that's the only part I didn't like. He was like, what the hell is going on? So we poked it with a needle to make sure it's not an infection. There was no pus, nothing coming out. So it wasn't an infection, but I threw away the foams, like the foam pads right here. I'm gonna take a picture of it like once for the next video. And they're like, they are very important to keep them afterwards and like keep having them like under your garments wearing. That's why like I look like a little bit bigger, because I have like two right here and two right here. So this one is good for your lower back to heal, and like this right here. So if you don't wear them, the creases start appearing here. And so he told me I have to wear them as well too. Like, and I'm gonna wear them till the rest of the 6 weeks. So I have like 5 more weeks left. So in order for it to heal like properly and like beautifully and like no creases, no nothing, I'll just have to keep wearing them like under all the garments. He gave me another garment. I already packed it. I'm gonna show it to you in the next video. But basically he said everything is good, you know, like the back problems, yes, they bother you, but it is normal. Just the, you know, the redness of it wasn't normal. But he said because I like took a pressure off it. So that's why you have to keep like put the foam keeps the pressure under the garments on it. So that's good. And then I have to keep taking antibiotics. That's for preventing the infection to spread, or like any, like just in case the infection appears, that just kills it. And then the pain meds. So he was like, don't get off, like if you don't need like nausea pills, don't take them, but keep the antibiotics for another week and then painkillers for another week, just to make sure like, you know, everything is good. But yeah, so we're already packed. I got my pillow, my BBL pillow. I'm gonna carry it with me. I'm gonna sit on it when we have to like buckle up. And then I have compression socks on. I already put them on. They are black. I don't know if you can see them. My friend, she helped me to put them on. Then I have this hoodie, and everything's like super, you know, super baggy. By the way, like bring as many baggy clothes as possible. Like that's what like super easy to put on, take off. So I'm taking a hoodie with me, and then I'm bringing my my jacket just in case, because in Boston it's already snowing. So, and then yeah, so we have a driver coming in pick us up. We have a Suburban. We you know, like by the way, that's the biggest thing too. Get a Suburban for yourself, or like get like something like a big car, so you just like feel comfortable in there. So we have a car coming in like in a few minutes too. And then we're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna settle a bill, because we've been ordering like a lot of, you know, food to be delivered to the upstairs to the room. So we're gonna go settle the bill, and then we're gonna be on the way. Yay! Anyway, guys, that's it. We're leaving. Они красивенькие такие. Ну что, он никому не мешает. Ага. Да.